Ubisoft cleans house, My.com may have revealed Revelation Online's payment model, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, Ubisoft decided to clean house in regards to their free-to-play lineup. The tower construction and invasion game The Mighty Quest for Epic Loot has ceased sales of in-game currency, and players will have 60 days to use any of the currency they already have before the game shuts down for good on October the 25th. On the other hand, Ghost Recon Phantoms, which was previously known as Ghost Recon Online, will have a bit more time on the clock for players to get their final matches in because the closure for the third-person tactical shooter is set for November 31st. Oh, but that is not all, folks. When I said they were cleaning house, I really meant it. The last game Ubisoft decided to axe this week is the free-to-play CCG Duel of Champions, which will officially shut down on October the 31st. As for refunds, Ubisoft has stated that refunds are not an option. I mean, it's Ubisoft, come on now. Sequels of each of the titles are not currently in production or planned, and selling off the games or opening them up to player-supported versions simply wasn't an option. So basically, Ubisoft just wanted to lower their overhead by cutting dead weight from their portfolio. Makes sense. Out of all the games I stated are closing, I will mainly miss Ghost Recon Phantoms because I actually did enjoy hopping in it from time to time. Will you guys miss any of these titles? If so, which one? Make sure to leave a comment down below. To get the rest of the service terminations out of the way for more positive news that lies ahead, Nexon has announced that they will no longer be publishing Dragon Nest in North America come September the 27th. The company announced plans a while back to transfer all services back to the developer Identity Games, as well as details on what players need to do in order to survive the change. According to the FAQ, Nexon has decided to stop publishing the title because the community has continued to shrink despite their best efforts. As a result, the game will no longer be available on Steam, which is pretty sad, and players may be in for a few hiccups during the transfers, such as losing guild and auction house data. If you are currently playing Dragon Nest in the North America region, make sure you guys check out the official website to get all the finer details in order to allow your transition to be as seamless as possible. Overall, not the best of news, but at least as of right now, the game is still live here in the West, so that's good. Those of you guys looking for a terrain morphing free-to-play CCG to play may be happy to hear that Faeria is now in free-to-play early access. Ever since the successful 2013 Kickstarter campaign, the devs have been hard at work creating a solid foundation to release to the masses. With this new transition, Faeria now has a new single-player experience, new card art, support for additional languages, and a cash shop item that keeps on giving. So you're probably wondering, we've seen a lot of CCGs as of late, what is so new about this one? Well, Faeria's biggest innovation is its living board, a hex-based grid that you summon your creatures on, uncovering and changing the terrain as you go. It's a pretty interesting style of card game, but with the recent wave of them as of late, I likely won't really be checking it out anytime soon. What about you guys? My.com has decided to somewhat reveal where they might be heading in regards to a payment model for their upcoming Revelation Online this week, but at the same time, they kept one foot in the shadows. Let me explain here. The clearest thing that they announced is that the closed beta for the title will begin in October, and there are now Founders Packs ranging from $17.99 all the way to $89.99 USD available free to purchase. Now, you're probably saying, a cheaper end Founders Pack and the game is free in another region, so why is there even a question about a payment model here? Well, as we've seen with Black Desert Online, Albion Online, and even Atlas Reactor, sometimes the most obvious route hasn't been the one actually traveled. Plus, after the Founders Packs and the closed beta date being announced, you'd think the community managers and even the game's website would confirm its payment model. Nope. In fact, on the game's forums, community manager Caden replied to multiple posts that My.com is not prepared to release any information regarding the business model or cash shop prices in general. Even the game's FAQ confirms this reasoning. So now the game seems to be leaning more towards the free-to-play route like what Skyforge did, but why not just be clear about it? It's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked whether or not the MOBA bubble has burst. A user by the name of Super Norries Games stated the following: I don't think that the MOBA bubble has burst because it still is really popular for teens. I personally hope it will die out in a short time because I really want more MMORPGs to play, especially since I have almost played every MMO that's out there and I am bored. Most of you guys fell into the bubble has burst category, or like Super Norries, you just didn't really care for them and so you hope the train comes to a halt. That said, if you guys want your comment possibly featured in next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, why do you think My.com is taking so long to reveal Revelation Online's payment model? Do you think it's them considering going buy to play based off how well the Founders Packs sell, or another random reason? I'm curious what you guys come up with, because I'm more so thinking it all has to do with how well the Founders Packs sell, because I honestly don't see another reason why at this point that they're taking so dang long to announce what they're going to be doing. Ever wanted to play a game that the popular YouTube personality Day9 had a hand in? Well, it looks like the new hybrid MOBA RTS free-to-play game Guardians of Atlas might be your game. Available on both Windows and Mac, Guardians of Atlas will combine lane-based MOBA play with the economy and territory control of an RTS. You'll recruit specialized units to swarm over your enemies or support your hero in intense firefights. The game is currently limited to 3v3 matches and boasts of esports friendly features like replays and post-match analytics. If you're interested, the game is available to download and test out for free on the official website. You know what else is available on an official website? Giveaways on our site, mmobomb.com, of course. Yes, be sure to head on over there, check out the giveaways page, bookmark it, and check it daily to ensure you never miss one. As for myself, I'm able to be stalked on Twitter by clicking the link in the description below. My name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.